think it's fair to say that one of the most beloved filmmakers is Quentin Tarantino. I mean, I don't know if he belongs in the discussion of the Mount Rushmore of all-time directors, but there certainly are a lot of people who feel he does belong in that conversation. And his career is not even over.
No.
So like he'll definitely be a name that we're talking about 20, 30 years from now. He's an incredible filmmaker, and he's a student of Hollywood. Like, he knows Hollywood history. He is a huge fan of the history of the medium. He loves cinema so much. And so we just need to acknowledge that he has forgotten more about cinema than most of us will ever know. But if Quentin were in the room right now, I would quote a little bit of Hamilton to him. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Because Quentin Tarantino apparently momentarily lost, the hold of his senses. And he came out and said that Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was better than The Last Crusade. This comes to us from the folks over at Joe Blow. So Quentin Tarantino was doing a podcast and he said, I like Crystal Skull more than the Sean Connery one. He doesn't even have the respect to call it by its name. Last Crusade. I like Crystal Skull more than the Sean Connery one. I don't like the Sean Connery one. I don't like that one at all. That's such a boring one. It's boring. And he's not an interesting character. The joke is made immediately. It's like, stop, or my mom will shoot. What? How dare you, sir? Now, of course, we're always going on around here that, of course, all movies are subjective, and some people will love, hey, the movie you hate the most is somebody's favorite movie.
Someone loves Morbius.
The movie, it's true. There are people who love that movie. There are movies that you hate that people absolutely love. That's the beautiful thing about cinema. But man, it's a little bit off-putting to hear like one of our favorite filmmakers say something like, because I stand by this. Last Crusade is the best Indiana Jones movie. I don't expect everybody to agree with that, of course, but I mean, to me, it's just the best one. And the way that movie ends with them, the four of them on horses, literally riding into the sunset with Sala being there. I mean, it's just a movie that makes my heart so happy. And I, by the way, do not hate Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I mean, I've always said that if it had a different title, like what I say, Professor Ferguson and the Aztec Jungle Adventure, it's not a bad little adventure movie. I just didn't think it was a very good Indiana Jones movie, but I don't hate that film. But yeah, Quentin Tarantino says that Crystal Skull is better than Last Crusade, and I'm sure he's not alone. Rob, you hear the comments. What do you think?
Well, I have to say this. I'm not a Last Crusade fan, but there is no way The Last Crusade comes anywhere near Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. There's so many things wrong with Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and so many choices that are made tonally, and I don't know why. I mean, I guess I could try and understand, okay, where is he coming from? Like what? And I can understand, like I think that my problem with Last Crusade is the tone of it compared to Raiders and Temple of Doom. But then I don't know what the hell the tone is on Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I don't know what that movie's supposed to be. It changes tone every 2 seconds. And, at least Last Crusade, while sometimes it's a little unbelievable, it's not nearly as unbelievable and stupid as Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is.
Wait, are you trying to tell me that you can't survive a nuclear blast if you hide in a refrigerator?
Well, I don't ever want to try that out to see if it works, but I would say no. You see, it wasn't necessarily the radiation. It's the fact that you're in a refrigerator that gets thrown however many miles, perhaps, and it lands on the ground and bounces. You'd have every bone in your body broken. I mean, come on. You look at that and I went, the thing about the Raiders, the Indiana Jones movies, is they always skirted believability. You could suspend your disbelief.
Most adventure sci-fi movies do.
Yes.
Right? They skirt that line.
But there is no line in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. It completely goes off into La La Land.
Right. But we all do love the Shia swinging with monkey scene, right? Like that's we understand. Like we all love that one.
Yeah.
That part is great. I know, Chris.
I just saw your soul leave your body.
What do you think about it, Chris?
Well, I messaged Logan that this was going to be one of our off the tops, and he texted me back, good news, I'm no longer the biggest idiot on this planet. Because in an ongoing segment on the show, Weird Things That Are in My Wedding Vows with Logan Peets, I talked about how much he loves Crystal Skull in our wedding vows. Because I was like, I love this guy. He loves just the stupidest shit as long as he's having fun. Talk to him about Crystal Skull. I think this is kind of ridiculous because Last Crusade is amazing, but Quentin Tarantino is obviously entitled to his opinion.
Of course he is.
Do I share it? Nah. But hey, good for you, QT. And it's a movie with very limited feet, so I love that he loves it. He's expanding his horizons.
Everyone's feet would be dirty in that movie.
And he'd have a problem with it?
No, he would love that. All right, guys. Question is for you. The great Quentin Tarantino. This shows, man, this, if anything is a great example for the subjectivity of film, this is it. The great Quentin Tarantino actually thinks that Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is better than Last Crusade. What do you guys think about that? Maybe you're one of the people that agrees with them. That's the beautiful thing about this medium, guys. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. We want to take a moment and thank the sponsor of this episode, Upside. Guys, from cringing at the pump to getting an eye-popping check at your favorite restaurant, inflation is hitting us all where it hurts, and it really hurts. And that's why I started using Upside. Upside is an incredible app for anybody who buys groceries, gas, or dines out. With every purchase, you are earning cash back thanks to Upside. And guys, believe me, I know. You hear about apps like this, and it turns out you have 40 or 50 hoops you have to jump through, but believe me, Upside is super easy to use. I know it sounds too good to be true, but it's not. I've used it and it works. Upside is a no-brainer. To get started, download the free Upside app. Use my promo code Campea Show and get $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. Next, claim an offer for whatever you're buying on Upside, check in at the business, pay as usual with a credit card or debit card, and get paid. In comparison to credit card rewards or loyalty programs, you can earn 3 times more cash back with Upside. So guys, download the free Upside app and use the promo code Campea Show to get $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. That's $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more using the promo code Campea Show.